we have currently right now. And I have a pretty good point, but is this the best, like, as far as them reading defenses?
No, because I still think he's struggling to get some blitzes.
He's missing his safeties, blitzes left and right. They've really asked him to read these defenses like this. Last year they leaned a lot on Jamal at first, and then Mike McGlynn after he got hurt. This is the first year they're asking Mike to actually point out the middle linebacker, tell everybody where the blitz is coming from. So and he only really got 4 weeks to do it in camp. So he's a little behind the 8 ball. I'm not making excuses for him. He's been around the NFL too long, for me personally, to not know when the safety and the outside backer are coming, when they're clearly not trying to hide it.
Right, 2 more things if I can real quick. If there was ever a game that McCoy should have had 25 carries, it was definitely last night.
I agree with you. I mean, especially with the way the offensive line was clicking. I mean, we just saw Harriman's here. He was actually at the bar, and those guys looked great last night. I can't give them enough credit for how quick they've come along in the last 2 weeks. They really have.
Right, and last point, and I got to thank, it seemed like, again, and this goes as far back as McNabb days, it seems like Vic's getting a hard time getting the plays in, and he never has you never see the Eagles call an audible, you never see anything like that, and again, I blame the coaching on that. I mean, you have to. What do you guys think about that?
Yeah, in this system, they don't have a lot of audibles. It's not a check-with-me system. They don't really do that. It's not what they do. But, yeah, I agree with you with the play calling. I think he has to get it in faster, especially if
you take this out of the network's hands, and you have somebody from your side, somebody from the opposing team, and somebody from the league in their own little room where they have access to all the different looks that NBC has in their truck. That way, he can signal, hey, we got to take a look at this thing, et cetera, et cetera.
Like they have their own little truck almost with like the same angles, just another feed. I like that. I love that.
You shouldn't be at the mercy of the network, should you?
No, I agree with you 100%. You shouldn't wait for it to come on TV if that's the real, you know. You don't want to put even more pressure on Mike Vick, who's probably feeling it down there in Atlanta. I challenge it just because.
He looked like he was pressing to me at the end of the first half. Did you get that same vibe? It looked like the Eagles were down. Although they had outplayed them, the Eagles are down. And then all of a sudden he started trying to do a little bit too much.
We knew Mike was going to do that.
Yeah.
I think.
But you hoped it was real early, and you kind of got that out of the system.
Into the first half and into the third quarter before he got hurt. He really got that offense going on the right track.
To his credit, the next series, they score in 4 plays. I mean, it's like boom, boom, boom.
Yeah.
McCoy puts up a 23-yarder. He connects with Selleck. McCoy has another good run, and then he hits Macklin